how people can look relaxed but not be, and vice versa.
Yes, and you know what? It's funny because this is why I started with this, because I wanted to explain to the students I was working with that they were holding tension that they were not aware of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because to them it was normal.
Sure.
What they were feeling. They said, "Oh no, I'm relaxed."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, no, you're actually not relaxed." You know. So okay. So now so what they do is they just kind of sit like you're doing, and they try to get resting tension. But a lot of times they don't have that nice level of tension there. They're like way up. And then I have them just raise and put their arm on the keyboard. Exactly like that. And that's what I want to see, because I want to see that they didn't do anything. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I don't have to.
I did on
purpose.
And they start, well, exactly. And like what you were showing us before about how they play some of the pieces.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know? Look at, and it's always that shoulder that begins before they begin to play.
Of course. It's,
you know?
And that's what I mean by being musical. It's being emotional, actually. It's not wrong exactly.
No.
It's a net, but it can take over. And
we need to be in control of it and know how to release it. Exactly.
Wow.
So they sit
I mean, you can even do that, but just get out of it. Get out of it. Yeah.
Right. And then, and what they learn is just very small intrinsic movements, so that especially somebody with dystonia, what I do is I have them place their hand on the keyboard and just, even if they can't, with a weak finger, if they can't even, but just press the key down. And when they do, what's happening is that they're using other fingers to compensate and help that finger, and you start to see all of this tension, and they become aware of not the finger that's playing, but what the other four fingers are doing, what their shoulders doing, what their forearms doing. And it's like a meditation. It's like, okay, I call it a passive attack and an active release. I want to see you really clean. And if you're holding, like I'll put the camera under here, and so that they can see whether, like they're like this sometimes, you know, all the other fingers have so much tension that while they're pressing down, you can see the key beds, the keys moving down here. And they just watch that, so that when they're going from note to note, there's an active release, that they're not smudging it. And of course, if we sync it with Disclavier and they then look at the playback, they see it and they go, "Oh my gosh, that's so sloppy. How did I do that?" You know, and so that's where I'm using the Disclavier recording so that they can listen back to it, and we can slow that down. They can listen to it at half tempo, and that's really brutal.
Oh,
then they're really horrified.
Must be, yeah.
You know, and it's funny. For years, I had a bunch of high school students that I was, getting ready for college, and I would call the Disclavier my placebo button, so that I'd say, "Okay, we're going to record," and you could literally see them go like this. The whole ear, the whole head went right into, "Oh my gosh, we're going to listen to it play back," and oh no, this is something we got to fix right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.